New products are the lifeblood of an organization. In a world of constant change, companies must innovate or decline. But innovation is not just an event, it is a mindset. Welcome to this masterclass. Today, we explore how firms find, evaluate, and launch the products that define our future. Broadly, a new product can be an original creation, an improvement, or a new brand altogether. Whether it's a revolutionary original product or a subtle modification of an existing favorite, these innovations bring new solutions and variety to customers worldwide. There are two primary ways firms obtain new products. First, through acquisition, buying a company, a patent, or a license, and second, through internal development. Acquisitions, like Google's purchase of Nest or Waze, allow for faster entry into new categories and the immediate integration of specialized technology and intelligence. Conversely, internal development leverages a company's own R&D to build products aligned with deep customer insights and core technical capabilities. In this series, we will examine the disciplined process behind these breakthroughs and why, despite the best intentions, so many products fail. Let's dive into the innovation mindset. Turning a great idea into a commercial success requires a disciplined, multi-stage process. It's a journey from many ideas to one final product. It begins with the innovation funnel. We start with idea generation and screening, filtering thousands of concepts down to the few with real potential for development and testing. Next comes strategy. We develop the marketing plan and perform a rigorous business analysis to ensure the product is commercially viable before major investment. In the development stage, the concept finally becomes a physical reality or a functional prototype, ready for rigorous performance and user testing. Finally, after test marketing in real-world conditions, we reach commercialization, the full-scale launch where timing, pricing, and execution are everything. The NPD process is the bridge between a vision and a market leader. But even with a perfect process, the risks remain high. Join us in the next chapter to see why many products fail. Despite the best intentions, the reality of new product development is sobering. Statistics suggest that nearly 95% of new products fail. Failure often stems from overestimating market size or poor design choices that don't resonate with the target audience. Even great products can fail due to wrong positioning or bad timing, missing the window of opportunity entirely. High pricing and weak promotion further complicate the path to success, making it difficult to capture market share. Internal politics sometimes override research, leading to development costs that far exceed original expectations. Finally, an aggressive competitive response can quickly turn a promising launch into a costly market exit. Understanding these pitfalls is vital. Next, we explore how successful firms adapt by turning innovation into a core mindset. Join us. Successful innovation is not just about having a great process, it must become part of an organization's DNA. It is a mindset that prioritizes long-term value over short-term gains. It requires curiosity and a relentless focus on customer insights. Successful firms continuously scan the market to solve real-world problems. This mindset embraces experimentation and agility, the willingness to take strategic risks and learn from every outcome, whether a success or a setback. Curiosity, agility, and value creation are the pillars of this culture. When these elements align, innovation becomes a sustainable engine for growth. To see this mindset in action, let's look at three global leaders who redefined their industries. We begin with the story of Google. How did a search engine become an innovation ecosystem? Join us for Chapter 5 as we analyze the Google model. Google is a master of the dual path strategy. By blending strategic acquisitions with massive internal R&D, they have built one of the world's most powerful innovation ecosystems. Acquisitions like Nest and Waze were not just about buying market share, they were about integrating specialized intelligence and immediately entering new categories like IoT and mobile navigation. Simultaneously, Google scales through internal development. The expansion of Android and the integration of AI into search demonstrate their ability to build platforms from within. This ecosystem thinking ensures that every new product, whether bought or built, strengthens the entire network, creating superior value for both the user and the firm. The key lesson from Google: innovation success often comes from combining external speed with internal capability building. Google doesn't just buy technology, they integrate it. But what happens when you enter a market that doesn't even exist yet? Join us in Chapter 6 as we explore the disruptive world of Tesla. Tesla is a prime example of internal innovation combined with a market-shaping strategy. They didn't just build a car, they built a new reality for transportation, entering a market that required both consumer education and a new infrastructure. Tesla reduced perceived risk through bold design, exceptional performance, and a comprehensive charging network. Their innovation extends from battery chemistry to over-the-air software updates, allowing the product to iterate and improve long after it leaves the factory floor. However, this path is not without risk. Production delays, cost pressures, and intense global competition challenge even the most established innovators. The lesson from Tesla is clear. Breakthrough products succeed when technical innovation is paired with a strategic vision that shapes the market itself. But how does a company innovate when facing extreme external pressure? Join us in Chapter 7 as we analyze the resilience of Huawei. Huawei's story is one of massive R&D investment and global expansion. They demonstrate how an innovation mindset can thrive even under extreme external pressure. By focusing on core infrastructure and 5G technologies, Huawei built a dominant position in the global telecommunications market through rapid product development and technical excellence. Their success is powered by a relentless focus on research, with R&D spending and patent strategy serving as the foundation for their long-term resilience and market leadership. When faced with component restrictions and market barriers, the company adapted by doubling down on internal innovation, demonstrating that a true mindset is most visible during constraints. The lesson from Huawei: resilience isn't just about survival, it's about using constraints as a catalyst to accelerate development and master your own technology stack. How do these three giants compare? Join us in Chapter 8 for a deep dive analysis of their innovation models. We have seen three distinct paths to innovation, but how do these models compare when measured side by side? There is no single formula for success. Google excels in platform synergy and strategic acquisition. Tesla leads through disruptive internal R&D and market creation, while Huawei demonstrates unmatched R&D intensity and resilience. This radar chart visualizes their unique strengths. Each firm adapts its mindset to its specific competitive landscape, balancing risk with ecosystem power and technical excellence. The ultimate lesson is that innovation strategy is context-dependent. Success belongs to the firms that most effectively align their mindset with their market realities. What can other organizations learn from these leaders? Join us in Chapter 9 for the strategic takeaways. What can your organization learn from these industry giants? Success in new product development requires more than just capital. It requires a strategic framework. First, innovation must solve real customer problems. Every successful product begins with a deep understanding of market needs and a commitment to creating superior value. Second, good ideas need disciplined evaluation. Research should guide executive decisions, ensuring that resources are allocated based on data rather than bias. Third, remember that timing, pricing, and positioning matter as much as the technology itself. Innovation requires a perfect alignment of creativity and process. Ultimately, successful companies don't treat innovation as a one-time event. They treat it as an ongoing mindset that evolves with the competitive reality. The future belongs to organizations that continuously learn, adapt, and create. New product development is risky, but in a fast-changing world, standing still is even riskier. The companies that thrive are those that turn innovation into a culture. They see every challenge as an opportunity to redefine what is possible. Because creating new products begins by adapting innovation as a mindset, a commitment to constant improvement and customer value. Thank you for joining this masterclass. The journey of innovation never truly ends. It's time to build the future.